Hello everyone, good morning, welcome to my back channel. This is Morgan Edition and Morgan Edition always will give you the thoughts and idea. So today's morning also when I wake up, then so I thought one thing. Today's topic will be very nice and interesting. Because there's so many words in a breath, how many sentences you can speak. It is only a way. Also I'm also thinking to about you. What can I say to you? So I thought let's say also no matter how many sentences I could say at a time. These sentences you can observe and you can learn from this my sentences all the time. And also one of you also can use this your zo. And when we say in our English language we do not use this zo. Every time we use our body, but we don't use our tongue and zo. With this zo you can say many words, so many sentences you can speak at a time. Anyway, that how many sentences you can speak is not about sentences. So how many sentences you can speak? Long sentences. That's why we can speak. This everyone think what I am saying. I don't think is okay. Now so native speaker English speaking is so very interesting and a complicated language. So many people think. So I can speak. I know they can speak, but some of people he say to me, I do not understand what you are saying. I'm saying to you, but you don't understand. It is will say you don't understand what I am saying. But no, when the American when the American people say to you, you don't say to them. I don't understand their language. So why they are speaking just like a native place speaker? I also like thinking about this native speaker. What it say? Like this I will say something, some words, and how can you make these sentences long? But in our yes, also one of the things I find out this sense is like this. We read in our grammar rules, in grammar rules or tense, we all will follow the tense, but the tense rules will not give you to long sentences make sentences. You have to make sentences a long way, and then after every sentence will come to in your mind. You can think and you can speak automatically, and the speaking will come to you. Also, I am also thinking um, about this so many and which are words is coming in my mind, and how can I speaking. I regularly like this. I have come here to practice English language. So this type also now I'll say to another what is the like this tense rules. We are use all these people also tense like this. I go to school, and if I say to you why you go to school, like this present tense, past tense, future tense. Today I will discuss these are words. These are words will be very helpful if you listen to carefully me, and these are all sentences will help to you. Also I'm just thinking to you now just today. Just I we read in grammar rules. We follow all time this our grammar rules in our grammar books. All time we say I go to school, but I go to school. We read. I know it is not finished here. So I go to school, and it is to do why you go to school. I go to school for reading and writing, study for my better life. I can get some job. That's what I am learning in school. In school has a good way for good character and how many sentences I can say. And we learn our sentences. I go to school, but if it's how and why and who will be in go to school, who will say you can answer extra nothing. So my dear friends, every time. Uh, like this, I talk to you. This words you can use these words. No way, no one. My experience, my passion. You don't say to them what they are doing. They are doing something, and if it's doing okay, you think is okay. I'm saying to I am doing my passion. It is not. I'm also this is also creative language. No, English language is very creative and interesting and complicated language all time. Also, we use to another way to give some example. So many examples I will give. Always I Like some of our Indian countries people, they always observe our like grammar rules, but it does not this thing. So I am also passionate. My also I am still practicing this language. So my wife was yesterday said like they know very better than us. They know very better than us. You know why they are speaking so very fluent and so their thinking style is dear. They are learning for so many sentences. They can make so many sentences at a time in a breath. How many sentences you can speak and you can share. That's why they all time do their work, they do their job. They don't follow these other people what they are doing, but we are all time we are follow other people what he is doing and why not I do. These are technically problems. So we some of this technically problem come in our life, but we don't know to follow them. That's just why. So like small ones, they always small ones, they always talk to others people what they are doing, and they always others people don't they all time they procrastination and so subconscious mind, they all time use their in their speaking time, but what after a few days later they're speaking go. So that's also I'm also practicing, and so but some people think I'm doing this video for money. Not, I'm making view for my practicing. Recording, and this recorded the one day I will see what I said there also every day. That's why so I am I am removing my hesitation, my fearness, what I want to share. Like also now, okay, now let's start this. My voice is today's topic is transform. So I think one also yesterday. So we read in our grammar rules, but we don't focus this another way. So how can I many sentences in a breath? How can I make sentences so much more as much as how many sentences can? But we read in book and write, and how many sentences you can write in 3 hours we also know. And then also minute as also 100 to 100 I also know every person in our life. Also we do these practices for 100 marks. For 100 marks, they are given to me 3 hours. But if I say to you, I will like give you 3 hours for how many sentences you can speak continuously and how many sentences you can make so quickly. And then what is to you? Okay, now so I am thinking this about these sentences. So I am also making these sentences. These sentences like what is it like this? I go to school. If I say to I go to school, and how do you give you the answer? And also second sentence is I am going to school to study. I'm going to school to study. No, mommy, come here. No, mommy, you don't go here and then. I will back to school from. I will go to school. I will return back to school, and when we go, I am going to school for reading and writing. I am going to school to read, to study. This is what also you can say. Now, so another, so I have gone. I have gone to school. I have gone to school to study. If I said there, so in our grammar here, so many comparative sentences were already observed. I notice whatever. So what we do, and I also find out in our surrounding life how many people they can talk to speech in English. They are, but how can I develop my speaking? Every time, so I come here and so for making video. And so that's why I'm not shying. I'm not shying. I'm not hesitating. Like my hesitation shyness will remove. And so many, so much more things, so much sentences will come in my mind. You will say, and how can I? If I say to you, okay, now have you gone? Have you gone there? Have you seen this? Have you seen this? Now, so present perfect sentences I am saying to you. Okay, now another is like when my talk, my speaking style is my speaking style. I am so doing. I am practicing my passion. How can I develop my passion? That's why I couldn't do. I couldn't think nothing. But I am what I am thinking. What I am thinking. Just I am speaking for others. Other people, what they will do is not my matter. It is their matter. It is their courage. It is their proudness. Everyone I say, oh, okay. No, in speaking, when you start to speak, then you have to take a full breath, which is breath. You can speak in a minute or so, and then after sentences will make in our brain. Now, so speaking time, so many times I also get stuck. Also stuck, and my voice was I couldn't make sentences, and what will happen? It is one of videos I observed. This video so like why I bought this gimbal stand, why I bought this mobile, and why I am making video. So many people they think so I'm making video for me, and they think what they are doing and how many not this, how many and what they will do and what is he's doing and how can we love it. And when our native language, so when we use this little native language if I said you and when we will come to back and I have some ideas. I have some work for you when you come back to. I have some work with you, and when you come back to my house, then we'll talk to and we'll rest. Um, these are some of sentences which sentences will come in our mind. Then you can take up the rest. Then breath in a breath. I said so in a breath how many sentences. That's so if I said to you there was a villager, he didn't go to school and he offered to the people how and another villager can read and write. But the villager was very the villager was one day he thought and thought how can I read this to other people, but he went to the market and he for a spectacle shop he went to a spectacle shop and he said to the owner, can you give me one of spectacles for reading and writing? Then the shop owner said to him, okay, I was to sit here. I was just now I am giving you one of and he gave to him. He gave to him the spectacles and some reading book. In the book, and he gave him some books, and he couldn't read nothing else. The villager said to him, also, what, why? I cannot read nothing. So your book are all this spectacle is useless for me. I cannot read nothing. And whatever. The villager was shocked. And why you are saying to me, my all aspect is useless for me? Yes, it is true. So and the villager said, okay, man. And he also gave him a doubtful look. And also he thought, okay, or um, okay, now so he thought and thought, and why he said to me, he couldn't read nothing. Then he observed his book was upside down and he said, okay, no matter, my dear friends. First, I think also you didn't go to school, and if I saw you read something, then you can come. Then you can come. Um, in my shop, then I will give you a one of spare, then I will give you spectacles, and spectacles don't have to read and write, spectacles have to see better. So in English language, you can practice. Practice means uh, which way, and which way you can do this practice. It is only these things yours, not no people, no other people say to do this practice is so very different kinds of activities you have to do regularly. Different and these are different kinds of activities will have to hold for you every time. Now, so I'm also doing this practice. Also, some of people say he's a very crazy man. I'm so crazy man. Okay, no matter. I'm doing my work, and why you are worried? If I said you why you are worried, what I am doing. If I said you why you are worried, you think what I am doing. and they won't understand what I said. Okay, here is that. Now, so if I say to you, cool, cool, just you cool and calm. Now you try to use some of sentences, then say, okay, so I am also observing two people and two or three people they are coming to here. This is you can think also you're speaking, you can think to others people what they will understand. There's it's not my matter, it's their matter. But doing things is doing things. Now, so I want to be honest and truthful person. How can I develop my speaking is my matter. No, really, and when I will if I when I was when I didn't have so money, but no, nobody can ask to me, and they would come in my house and they feel also I they would have given to me something, and they said to me, and we all them also we did some activities, and then we also think, oh, they are coming in my mind, and that's why also they're good, and they are doing something for me, my us. But nowadays also I when I open some education centers, so they all are people, my neighbors and my relatives, they live out to me, and then I thought, and what happened is this is very mysterious things. This is very mysterious things. Also, we also I also thinking about this sentences, and now I have come to practice. I have come to practice here also, and how many sentences in breath I can speak now. So I remember these things also. Again, I said to you, no matter, and there are so many stones. If I say to you, how the stones and stones the people why they use everything like this, everything has a reason. We do nothing with the reason. The stone, like the stone sentences come in my mind, but so many small stone sentences, so pebbles. These pebbles have to and we do, and pebbles do not come here. We collect these pebbles and we are using these stones. How do we use these stones and why? This reason you have to find out, and why they given here some stones, and why they uses they used here stones, and what is the reason. Everything has a reason. We used to say to these reasons, and this I am also thinking this about this practice, not this practice. I'm thinking about this stone and why the reason you have to find out why you want to learn English language. What is the matter? And yes, and there's so many types of sentences, so many types of question come in my mind all together. So many questions come all together in my mind, but how can I explain these are all sentences? I do not think. But sound is letters, so I do my practice class, and some of 2% they are coming here also. Also making and this place, and why I have come here in this place, also why I choose this place. This is the one of this reason. Also, you can think not why. Well, so if I said why, now so my brain all time working so like this case you have so zigzag way my brain all time work, but it is the true also. I couldn't speak before, now so I'm practicing. Okay, no matter. So I also saying to me, my dear friends, my friends, just to listen. If you know this, your friends is you, and we think so many things also, but we cannot say these are words every. But I always try to speak this my own way, and what is happening in my mind, I always try to share with you, and many sentences come in my mind, and now one thing is also coming in my mind is two people is coming at me, and they are watching Okay, no matter they do their work, I do my work. This is the reason, and I'm also making video. So now, so you can see they are so what is this? This place is nice, and we go for morning walk, and we do. Someone is coming here, and people is very dangerous thing. Their thing is very so very rowdy. I not. I want to say so many when I was young. Then also I thought if I say to them, what they will say to me. So another thing is that what what I'll say now. So I said this tense rules. So I want to say to you this tense rules like when I say this I go to school to read. For why reason? If you do some of a joint question, these are questions. No, that no. Just wait now. When we said in one when I return when I will back return from the school, then you will give me this item, and if I get a good number, and what will give you to me, and which things you will get for me. And also this type of many many words, and you can together some of sentences all time. Also, which which one? So and also now so one of this story. So I try to say these words. Now so I'm feeling not this type of this which style of which style which style I using. This tool is very complicated sentences, so and speaking terms. So I'm so many so much more not so much not just to how do you say, and what will say this practice. Now so one thing is moving in my mind, so I will do these words also find out, and what is this final words. So we say this words is like our brain. Why our brain doesn't work with the speaking time? This is the reason. You have to find out this problem, and you start to work with this problem, then automatically also my brain also work. My brain will start to work. then then I will find out these words every time. Now also I am using my jaw. How can I am using my jaw? You also can do every time, every morning, every morning, everywhere, everywhere. Yes, also I said one of sentences for reading, for reading, to reading, wherever, like this, যেখানে সেখানে, wherever to go to run. Now also to this morning work I will finish here, and to this morning I will finish here, and I will back return journey from here. I don't go ahead, but now so let's start my again journey. So okay, so dear friends, today I think I will say to you many things, but now so my sentences will not work. My brain is not brain doesn't work. My brain doesn't work. My brain, your brain doesn't work. All the sentences will be my brain doesn't work. Everything so not my brain doesn't work, and um, brain is think so many things at a time, but we do not think about these sentences. Then so I'll say to you, okay, no matter, so I am practicing. Then so I return. Uh, I will say again my topics, my topics, and this my topics is so very complicated topics. Many people they do not understand what I am saying. Say every time what I am doing. This what how can I develop my English sentences and English speaking so many. And this morning when I woke up this morning, then also I thought, what I thought, I will make another video, another style video, so how many sentences I can speak in a breath. These are sentences I'll say, okay, now so I'll do this practice in my home, and after going home I will do another practice for with my writing. And I say all time also I say LSW. LSW means listening, speaking, reading, writing. Or also you do not use your force, just you use your like a normal breath. With your normal breath you can make many sentences also feeling good. Now so uh, I do not shy. I do not I don't know now the word there. Okay, no whatever. So my brain turns. Okay, now I'll say to another words also, and now another so the thing like this. So if how can I make these other words or sentences like this? You also if somebody asks to me how can you develop your speaking? So now so uh, like you ask me anything, you can ask me, and why I am doing these things, what is the mortgage education. So say you can say something. And so my ambition is I will do in my country so many people their problem is that they cannot make they cannot speak. Then after not they cannot speak because of that they have some reason. And they are reading English medium schools. All are people so guardian. They all time doing good things for others people, but they do not understand what is happening in our country's people. But English language is so very difficult language, I know. And every time you can think with your way, no matter no real this. This is also they are working. They are working. They are they are working, and they are listening. With listening, they are working. On I also said here. So another things is so very complicated things, and very difficult things also all time I think. And all time I think how can I develop, how can I develop my things also in this world. Also worlds keep moving, worlds keep going, worlds keep changing. This is our the law of this nature. World will change, people will change, their house will change, everything will change in our life. But why not you will change your life. Why not you will change your life? And many things also. If I say to you now how can I develop my things, okay, and also I'll say to you how can I. And when I was young I couldn't read in English medium schools, so my father didn't have lots of money then. So but it is not, their intention was not high. Their willingness is not, their willingness was not high. Because of that, and so we learn in government school, and like the simple natural simply school. Then I go, and after I didn't understand what is and why we are learning. But we didn't think that our class see how can. And we all time I would go here and there. I played all of my neighbors. I would played always neighbors, and we would do so many fun things, but we didn't. And then after, so when I one thing also, when I was in class 9, then so my mother died. And then after I think when I have to do something, create, and it is not my life. I have to do something. If I do not do something, and how can I develop my life, and how can I live my life? So, so then I think one of these things also tickled in my mind and irritated all this time. Also, I thought a lot about my mother's, and what will be the then? What will be the then, and what I can do and which also then also when I was in class 9, then also I already uh, already passed my already wasted like this 15 years. Then I thought, okay, now I wasted this, then I have to exam mm, 10th. I have to do fast. I must have to do course 10 class. I must course 10 class, and then I also studied. So some of days also 3 or 4 months I studied carefully. Then I passed. One thing is true. This is two things my father always would say to me. With this education, with this your schooling, you have to learn something, reading, writing, and some of doing things you have to do. Some of like this another activities you can do. Also, my father's these activities help to me. Then so I one day so I admit, and my body's fitness was good, and my father said, and I want to like this. I want to learn. I want to practice gymnastics. Then so my father admitted in gymnastic. And this is gymnastic institutes. Then I did here 2 or 3 years. After that also I said now I leave this gymnastic, but it was not for me. And also I said, okay, now I want to learn drawing and painting. Then my father also my father some of our drawing teacher name collect, and my father also, and find out and where he can admit to me in drawing teachers classes. Then I joined here, and I said this like this institute names known as Fine Arts Academy. So then I enrolled here, and I enrolled here. Then after some days later, when I was in class 9, then my mother was dead. Then I thought and thought, and what will happen the next? So and I start to study the art carefully. Then I think also now I have to do next, and then time was this class 10. I was in class 10 like this 16 years. Then I don't understand nothing. What I have to do in future. But one thing is doing is better for me because of I don't my speaking was not good. I was have my this system. I was stammering problem, and that's why I couldn't speak a good way now. So then that that's why um, I agreed to study art college. Then I admit in art college. I did so many, and I also learned so many things. Then also I find out here so many knowledge. So many knowledge I gathered here, and and then also I studied. One of these things is in the stammering problem is not any disease, any like this health issue. It is just our why, and I find out the stammering problem why it is come in our body and why our skin, but it is only the fact is the fearness. Fear, and a big fear is when your father and some your father mother and your grandfather will say to fear, because of this fear will attack to in our brain. We couldn't speak nothing, and they all time they would say to my father, so would say to them, why you are talking, and why not you do? And that's why also I shocked, and I always uh, always would spend my time. I always would spend time with fairness. That's why my fear. I also think once when my father would say, would. My father would have said not this. My father would say. when I was like 3 or 4 years old, then also my stomach problems was start. This is the reason. This is the reason, and that reason is given to me like that. Nowadays also I am speaking. This is the truth. I am speaking to. I am speaking to all these true things, not as false. Uh, but and then what will happen? And then what will happen? These things now, and I was in art college, and I also have seen so many things in art college. All these things, and after like this 40 years later, so now I find out, and why not we can do. Why not we can do our good things, and why not, and what is our society's problem there? So I find out here so many things. Only the things we cannot do great things. We cannot do great things. This is the reason is that also your speaking is so very low level. Our speaking is very low level. We cannot speak this language properly. We can read, right? But speaking is so very important things. Speaking is super important. This is also God has given to us for speaking. But nowadays also, if we have this internet. With this internet, we learn so many things. We can learn so many things, and that's why so find out many, many like this. What is many importance knowledge we can get through. We can gather so many knowledge. These are knowledge too very helpful for others, say the one person, and I also did. And another thing is that okay, now so I'm doing this. So I'm created this was marketed education. I also think that if I do not, if I cannot do big things, so how they can will be success? This is the matter. But in our world countries, people also they are. I also did lots of hard work. I also had lots of hard work, and I also think if I can do a lot hard work, and why not I can learn this language. And also I think, and my thought was that so I started my study again, like after 40, when I was 43 now. So I opened one of gallery. This gallery name was 39 Art Gallery. Then in this gallery also then I observed there also I observed here so many people would come and they talk to in English, but I couldn't speak them in English now. So then if I couldn't speak, if I cannot speak in front of them, what would happen? This is very matter, and I think also no, it is not interesting. It will be not fun in my life, so I have to learn. Then also I started my journey, and then I opened an education center. Then in this education center I did my son also born when my son was like a after borning. And also I think no, I did wrong things. Also my father did wrong things. I do not I do not leave him because of that. One thing is, and the wrong people give the right lesson. So yesterday's video, so I said these things, but it is not the right rules. Then I said to my son, now so you can study. You have to study this way, and you can say these words. So also today also I will say to you, now you come and you write some sentences just to cool and take your bath. Then after you have to study with your own way. You can study with me. Then so I said to him, okay, now this is the study. It is not this for you. You can do your study also. If I said to you, okay, one of the things also I think also okay, you can take this action. You can take this action. You can apply your life, and you can apply your life, and this as much as you can think, it is will be very better for you, and you can say okay, and another things will come to you, okay, no matter. And my also we are people so very puzzled all time. All time we feel puzzle, but why this we are reading, after reading also I can say these words seem to same. It is not it is not this possible, because of that it is not your materials, your own things, it is their things, they are created, and who are created. If I say to you, if I say to you now also, you can write something, and you can uh, mm, you cannot share these topics same to same. Same to them. Then when we will start speak, then our speaking style is will difference, and we say many things, thoughts every time. No matter, and these are things you have to read and read. Then also I started so many books. Also I bought some books also in internet now. So there's also Amazon, like this in through Amazon. Not in Amazon, through Amazon, through Meesho, and Flipkart, so many websites also. Then through uh, through their help, I bought so many books, and I started this reading. Now also, why not? I will use this opportunity. This is opportunity for everyone. You can do this. You can, why not? You are earning money. You are earning money. All this earning money you can not save. You cannot just save all earning money. You can buy some of books. With these books you can do some of you can read, and these books will helpful very now. So also I am thinking other things. If I wouldn't think my thinking, and after reading, after this, so one of thinking also I now also I'm thinking one of things is that after reading our brain will start to work. Then so after reading so many things I can develop. I can develop so many things and comes in a way. Like also some days ago when I would draw on my canvas, so many things when I start to draw, and so many things would come in our brain. Then when you will start to draw, then you will find out so many, and what is happening, what will happen. These are things very important things. And if you do not start the anything, you cannot do nothing. If you cannot start anything, you can do nothing. And this is one of these courses. So when you are crazy, it is means you are crazy means here. If I said you crazy, not here. If you do not think, if you do not think right way, and okay, sometimes so you will get fail. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 times also you have to fail. Then after fail, you will get up. After fail, you will get up. And one of the courses here, how many times you fall down, it is not matter how many times you get back up. It is matter. I also say in a breath how many sentences you can speak. It is your own way, and nobody will. You are nothing in this world. All of people, they are thinking, and how can I do better than them? We all are people. We running all day, all time. We are all are people. We are running, but we do not think about another person. And nowadays also, everyone, every person, their thinking style is another way. So now, so I am thinking also. I can think. So this is the thinking is very nice. Okay, now so I can think many things also. I also living so good way. My things so working very proper way. Now so I have before what we would do. Before what we do, we didn't have mobile. We didn't have nothing, but we had to go. We would have gone to my friend's house, and we were all time we say to him, "Oh, many days later, so I come here now." nowadays. And when I remember some of friends' name, and when some of friends' name ticked in my mind, then so I just and I get talk to with them. And this is the matter is nowadays, and we can think, we can do many things, but in the people they're okay, no, it is not my matter, it is their matter, and I am doing my things. And what can I do best for my better life? This is the words, my words, all time. So I say these are words, these words help me. So that's why I also, when I observe my video, what I say this in this video, and how long I am making video. That's why so I didn't have the time. If I make here video 1 hour, I cannot hear my video. Because of that, I didn't attend. If I hear, okay, now I like also today also I have some work I have to do. These will work my own way. And why I have come here morning walk. With this morning walk, I do many things. I can say many things, and some of people will say what you are saying. No matter, I am saying to for you, I am sharing my thoughts and ideas also every day. And when I go from here, then also I feel good. Now also today I did something, and I said something in my voice. Okay, another what to say now. So today now I'll say I want to share some of course, and which are course and how many courses I can say now. So in a breath, and this things will be helpful for you. And we say those in English. So many people, so they think their thing is still is their things, my thinking still is my thing. I'm doing my passion, not I'm practicing. Not I'm practicing, I'm doing my passion, I'm creating my passion, I'm create. I don't get a job, I want a job creator. So, and many people will come on my institute and they can read and write. So, hello, my dear friends, and also if I say to you, when you focus on problem, you will have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities. Not, I'll say to you again, when you focus on problem, you will have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities. And remember this quote, so we all time we say our problem, but we do not try to solve our problem. What is the matter is that we all time we create we intentionally we create our problem. And some people also try to do here also. If I say to you another words of small mind, all the time they are creating their problem. They do not try to solve out their problem, but great mind, they always try to solve out their problem in this world. So we are Indian people, we cannot think the high thing. Our knowledge is very low level, but we have no any technology. We do not think about this technology and what is the happening in our the small things to a great man. And these are the small things in a great way you can say with this, but big things. We have small things. One will be big things. It is true. This matter. And another thing. So. When you start to speaking time, speaking is better than reading and writing. So, and you have to go here there. You have to make. You have to say many things you can say all time. And all time you can say with your when you will speak this another person will join with you. Now when starting time, no people will help you, no people will understand you also. Now so I find out here so many people so many people, some of people they are agree with me. Now also I'll start another like this. I have some work to do, so I can do these are works, and this work I have to complete today. And now so some days later also I feel some upset. I was very upset because of that. Some students admitted in my school. Then I think, okay, no matter, and it is no positive sign, and I will do. anything. So my dear friends, every time you have to get back up, every time, every day you have to say something, no matter what is their choice, what is your choice, and you say try to speak. So now, so to do so, I say one of the things, and in a breath, how many sentences you can weigh is the matters that here. So some of these letters before some days ago, also I say to my one of this my madam, how what I am doing. Some people also, they are watching my video, and some people are following my videos. Now, so it is a good things also because of that I am speaking, I am practicing my practice. Okay. Now another thing is when you focus on problem. I should say it here. So when you focus on problem, you will have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities, and more opportunities will come to you in our life. So another thing is, I said before, today also I will do this practice, and which are things I think these are things moving into my mind, but that's why I couldn't speak. There's nothing. And if somebody would say to me, so, what is the reason, what has happened, why you are learning, what this is my passion. I am also creating my passion, not for others people. Okay, now my dear friends, now my morning was finished here, so I returned my destination, and from where I started my journey. Then after I have to go my home, and then now I will say to you, okay, I will meet to you with another video, and I'll say to you goodbye and have a nice day. Or my dear friends, okay, have a nice day. You also keep watching my video, and I won't say to you, don't matter. I always will do for you, do good for others. It will come back unexpected way.